Morning.
Hi. Morning, evening,
So,
wherever you are.
well, this is the final LiveCast before the end. Next one will be the end of the thon. We have a few people watching now already. 13 at the moment, so that's unlucky number. But probably someone will pop in. Actually, the three of us are also watching, so that's actually 16. We're good.
There'll be some that might be just waking up and thinking, "Oh, I'll go."
Yes, well, I see a lot of talk about what the actual time is where people are. We've got 8 p.m., we've got 6 p.m., we've got 1 a.m. What else we got?
Oh yeah, somebody's saying they don't have daylight savings, so they probably find it really confusing trying to talk to other people if they don't have daylight saving. Everybody else has had daylight saving and keeps about the same distance.
It's terrible, and US and Europe starts the daylight saving at different times. So
I know.
there
I
are
was
2
late
weeks when we are completely.
I was late going to something once, and I was early, and because I'd just totally forgotten that we changed and that we weren't, and I forgot to change my watch.
Okay, that's one thing. But here on when you're communicating with US, then for 2 weeks, usually if you have a meeting at some hour, then it shifts for an hour for 2 weeks. Then after we also change to winter time or summer time, it's the same again.
Yeah.
But those 2 weeks we are always lost. When is it? Is it now? Was it an hour ago? Will it be in an hour?
Yeah, when you're trying to sort of do things by a calendar as well, I like to try and keep things to what they call UTC, what used to be GMT. Just even in the summertime, sometimes it's easier just so that you can refer to other places a lot easier.
Yeah.
Well, the easiest is to let YouTube calculate when something will happen, because they show you in your local time automatic always.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, Discord isn't too bad with that either.
I just check. Instead of doing calculations, I just open YouTube. Oh, it will be in 50 minutes, in 1 hour and a few minutes. Cool.
All right.
So we have a word for the challenge for the draw, and this time it will be a long one. Here it is. It's a 2-word word.
Very long one.
WikiTree Plus. I'm almost sure that you need to put a space before plus, but I'm not sure about the capitalization.
Yeah, it normally doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Cool.
Yeah.
So, 2 words.
It looks like somebody else has joined from recently in the UK. Just putting their good morning. So unless they were already on there and just posted it, we may be up to 14 now.
Well, actually, it's 18 now.
Oh, 18.
Stephen, you've got to actually spell out plus.
Yeah, no
Stephen, that won't work.
Yeah.
Also, WT plus and plus sign doesn't work.
That's he says he's already won, so he can't play anyway. So that's why he put WikiTree with a plus sign.
Oh, good, Stephen.
In G2G, I usually use WT plus.
So much easier, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, who knows what it is? He knows, and for the rest, and they need explanation anyway. So that's enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so this part is collecting the entries. What else do we have? We could do some stats. So, who will do them? Any candidates?
Do you want to read them out this time, Darren? Do some stats?
Darren, okay.
Oh, well, you're not ready.
Yeah, I'll read some. Can you? Can I share?
You can, or I can. You can share. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Just click the share button.
We'll just see if I can get it. Okay, which one am I doing? Let's go that one. I can't tell if I'm sharing or not.
It is here. I'm adding it to stage, so here we have it.
Okay, so where am I at? Yeah, right on this page. All right, well, we'll go down to the bottom. Got you. Okay, gotta. Okay, so let's choose a number. No. We'll do same team total. So Banyan Tree's done 134. I think they had that last time, so maybe they've all gone to sleep. We've got Southwest Sunshiners at 175. Team Austria at 257.
That's my team without me. Unfortunately, I couldn't find time this time to actually do some work.
It happens so easily. You got Musty Dusties at 261. Team Virginia at 309. Team La Cham, I probably mispronounced that, at 312. And then Team Massachusetts at 318. So a little bit of congestion there. Then we've got a big jump up to South African Springboks at 528. Little team on the Prairie at 546. Then we've got Nor'easters at 619. The French Fries at 668. And the Smoking Snakes at 961. Then the Nuke B team, it's got 983. And we'll stop at the Cornwall Catchers at 1002. So those are all the small teams. But every contribution counts, and they made good contributions. So we'll sort of stop there, and unless anyone else wants anything else. No. Okay, so if you can, that's enough. Ash, can we get back to the other screen? Yeah. So now I just did the small team because their contributions, even though they're small, they all help.
Yeah, of course. We can also I can show. We also have here on the last group, in the last row, there are histograms by user or by team, so you can actually see when some team is doing the work. So you can see here nicely when they, if they are very localized, so all from the same country, they usually will have a gap for a few hours when during the night time. But some mixed teams have pretty much the same grade all the time. So here you can see for each team how much local users, how many local users are entering it.
Yeah.
And if you hover over the bars, you see the actual number at that hour. So this is on 30th hour of the thon, they enter 13 profiles and so on. So you can examine this chart, and you have the same similar histogram for the users. So you can actually see for each user when they're resting.
Yes, say when they're sleeping or not.
Also, an interesting view here in the last row is the CC7 histogram that shows user for each user his CC7, how it changed during the thon. So when you connect it to some branch or just edit some profiles within 7 degrees of you, it will grow at that time. So you can here see for yourself or anyone else how when you made some connection. Important. If there is a big jump like this, that probably means that you just connected to existing profiles, so they are all they're all edited once. For instance, like here, 117 profiles. So here CC7 jumped from 304 to 402 at this point. So that must have been some big tree connected to the person. So this is an interesting thing to review after the thon will be over. And if it's empty line, then it's like this, then it didn't change. So you were working.
Yeah, you're working on other profiles.
Yeah, probably. Or your CC7 is so big that there is no one else to add. Then you can also see the contributions for teams and users by hours or by day. So okay, for day here it's I think every 6 hours. You can see how many profiles they edit or by hour, but this will be bigger table, so it's useful to export to Excel or something like that. Okay, and the standard divisions. We also have now normalized score already. I don't know if it was read on previous Hangouts.
We have a question, what does normalized mean?
That means mathematically it's an average per user that participated for the team. So if a team has a few users that didn't participate, they don't count, but only the ones that actually did some profile, edit some profiles, and that's an average. So if you go to the team and user view, so here, and let's go to at the bottom, the math will be easier. So here a team entered 175 profiles, so that's on average per user is half of that, and that's 88 approximately. It's not dividable, but it's there.
I noticed that in each of the divisions, the team that's at the top is quite a bit ahead of the next one below them.
Let me have a look.
It used to be a case of people were quite close and neck at the end, but it doesn't seem to be so much like that now.
Yeah, 4,000. Well, that's the team divisions are separated before we start. We usually, based on the member numbers, we make three approximately similarly sized groups. So this time the limit is up to 12 users is division 1. From 20 from 12 from 13 to 21 I think is division 2, and division 3 is about 22. So they're approximately same sized, but it's not, I mean, it isn't based on the number of users that actually participated. So if a team has a lot of inactive members, they're kind of handicapped.
Yeah, and if they only put a few in and then you've got others that are doing a lot, it skews it quite a bit, doesn't it? Because it's an average.
Well, okay, but still, every profile counts.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You know, some people think they're going to be have time, and then something happens and they can't find the time, and they do what they can. So we never say you know, even if you only put 1 or 2 in, it's better than none at all.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah, well, I haven't done any this time, but I've been adding bits to the tree over the time. So
Yeah.
I've just been doing some sourcing and tidying up.
I was thinking today, should I put one profile, at least one profile in? But then I said, oh, I will only
Drop
reduce
the average.
the normalized.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well,
But I have still 4 hours to go.
I've probably connected to existing profiles about a third of the profiles that are of the work that I've done over the weekends. So it's like 2/3 is like new profiles, and 1/3 is connecting to existing profiles, which of course don't count.
Yeah, I got a few questions why the profiles aren't counted for someone, and they were just creating profiles, but you need to add the profiles to existing ones, so you have to add the relatives. It doesn't matter which one, but it must be a relative. Okay. That was the stats. We can also check how many users did list. So we have 12 users did over 1,000 profiles until now.
Okay.
So that's quite, and we have 3 with over 2,000. So Patty, Jack, and Jeff are working like crazy, and they're all Appalachia team roots.
Yeah.
And followed by Team Italy, Denita. She will most likely do 2,000 also. And we might get another 1,000 if Germany. Yeah, Germany is now active, so probably another 1 or 2 should get to the 1,000 mark.
Yeah.
Then 100 profiles was done. Okay, quite a few people were just set 100 as a goal. Obviously, we have 7 of them that stopped at 100.
Yeah.
And
even if they're in the UK, a lot of people will be or Europe or whatever, and they're just waking up. A lot of people will be going back to work today, so that will drop the number of people that can do things.
Yeah.
Unless people are really keen and they've taken the day off.
Yes, well,
And
got one person in New Zealand who's taken the week off.
You need the
just
day
for the ton.
staying up late. You need the day, the following day, or whatever to recover.
What was that?
And until now, 660 people participated. So those are the stats.
Yep.
Probably Greg did some interesting ones in between, but let's leave that to him.
Yeah, he did explain a bit about the divisions, I think, on one of the ones that I saw. So
Yeah.
Okay, and now we can do the draw. So did everyone enter WikiTree Plus in the chat?
now there's one person looks like they might have recently joined. So have you all entered WikiTree Plus if you want to be in the draw?
In the chat. Yeah, only 12 people entered it, so 16 didn't.
Yes,
Okay,
but how many
here are a few
of those
more.
16 have already won?
Yeah. Yeah, if there's not many people entered, you stand a higher probability of winning.
Two more.
Oh,
the entries are going up. So let's give them another minute.
Yeah,
Right.
noticed there was somebody not long joined us. I think Stephen from England has not long joined us. Yeah, he's put it in now.
Yeah.
Whether you need it in the exclamation marks is another thing.
Stephen Davis, I think it goes. The text should be without the quotation marks.
Yeah. If he wants to type in again, he'll be in the draw.
Well, unless he's already won and doing it deliberately.
Probably not, because I know he's in the UK and he's probably not done bingo and things like that where you might have won. So unless he's been on one of the other draws. Yeah, there's another Stephen that's put the quotes on as well.
Yeah, that one is correct now.
Yes. Two Stevens spelled slightly
and
different.
the other Stephen the same.
Solo. Yeah, Stephen's put it in.
Yeah.
The one with the PH has got it right, but the other one, they put it in with the quotes.
Okay, so let's
share probably
the screen and let's start it. So both Stevens are in.
Yeah.
And we have the winner, APM 17.
Yeah,
okay.
that's
we need to
Amanda.
know who that is.
I have no idea who that is, but
yeah, I know who it is.
Way to go, APM.
Yeah.
You have. I think you have to send an email to Eowyn. With
and
your
it'll be recorded as well.
Okay.
Yeah, then we know.
Let me check if it was already in. If I actually don't know.
They put their wiki ID in the chat there.
In the chat, yeah.
Yeah. So we know who they are.
Yeah.
That's the problem. There's one or two people. I know there's somebody that's usually on my team when we compete as the Welsh Dragons, and she shows up in the on the YouTube with a completely different name. But I know who she is, so when she joins the LiveCast on the Saturday, I know it's her.
It seems that's Myers.
Yeah.
Okay, we have identified the person.
They are. Yeah.
So send an email to Eowyn with the contact with the address. I think you have to send her address or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and we can check the final score. Okay, it's 6 minutes old. Let's refresh it. And the total is 84,741 profiles. So with 4 more hours to go, actually 3.5 now, we'll get close to 90,000 again. But I don't think we will. It will be more. Might be. We'll see in 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it for this round. See you in 4 hours. Bye.
Bye.